It's Miss Julie from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts, and I'm here to share a Christmas story with you today. I hope you enjoy. All right, the title of this book is called Santa is Coming to My House. Oh, what happens? Okay. Well, boomed Santa, have all the children been good this year? Well, mostly, answered the little old elf, bustling across the busy workshop to Santa's desk. Santa peered down at the elf from behind his glasses. Mostly? Well, yes, they've been especially good the last few days, said the elf. Jolly good, chuckled Santa. Then we better get the presents loaded up. Even though the sack of presents was really big, though really small, elves seemed to have no trouble loading it into Santa's sleigh. Though they managed to fit such a big sack in the little sleigh, they didn't know, but somehow they did. Splendid, boomed Santa. We're ready to go. Not quite, says one little old elf. One of our reindeers is missing. Missing? Which reindeer is missing? The youngest one, Santa, said the elf. It's his first flight tonight. I've called him, but just then a young reindeer strolled up, munching on a large carrot. Where have you been? Asked Santa. But the youngest reindeer was crunching so loudly that he hadn't heard the little old elf calling. Oh, well, never mind, said Santa, giving the reindeer a little wink. He took Santa and tapped to the coordinates he was visiting. This will guide us there in no time. See the little reindeer? Let's see what they do. Ooh, they're loaded up. With a flick of the reins and a jerk of the harness, off they went racing through the sky. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. We'll soon have all these presents delivered. Santa's sleigh flew through the starry night, heading across the Arctic Ocean. On they flew through the wintry air, crossing the coast. In the wink of an eye, his sleigh was flying above mountains and plains and cities and towns. The youngest reindeer was very excited. He had never been away from the North Pole before. Can you see the reindeers? They were nearing the destination when suddenly they ran into a blizzard. Snowflakes whirled around the sleigh. They couldn't see a thing. The youngest reindeer was getting a bit worried, but Santa didn't seem concerned. In 2 miles, said the Santa's navigator, a bossy lady's voice. Keep to the left at the next star. But ma'am, Santa blustered, I can't see any stars in all the snow. Soon they were hopelessly lost. Then, through the howling blizzard, the youngest reindeer heard a faint ringing sound. Ding dong. He looked over the old reindeer, the red nose. He had headed down. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. There was that sound again. It was like church bells ringing. The youngest reindeer turned around and looked at Santa. But Santa wasn't listening. He seemed to be arguing with the little box with buttons on it. With flick of the harness, a jerk of the reins, the youngest reindeer gave the sharp tug, headed towards the sound of the bells, pulling Santa in his sleigh behind him. Look at that. He heard the sound. Whoa, cried Santa, pulling the sleigh. What's going on? And then to his surprise, he heard the ringing sound too. Well done, young reindeer, he shouted. It must be church bells. Don't worry, children, Santa is coming. Then suddenly, a crunch! The sleigh hit something as if it plummeted through the snow clouds. You have arrived, said Santa. Oh, They weren't that far away. There they are. Finally, when the snow had died down, the clouds parted and Santa discovered where they were, stuck right in the very top of the town Christmas tree. Everybody pull! The reindeer pulled with all their might until at last, with a screeching noise, the sleigh scraped clear of the Christmas tree and steered them safely over Town Hall and past the library down to the park. Luckily, there was no real damage done, but the packages had been jumbled up. Santa quickly sorted out the presents into order again. All right, let's go, young reindeer. Santa's coming. Santa drove his sleigh expertly from rooftop to rooftop all over town, hopping in and out of chimneys as fast as he could go. There was chimneys small and chimneys tall and short. He squeezed down thin chimneys, plummeted down fat chimneys. The youngest reindeer was amazed how quickly they went. Santa never seemed to get tired at all. They're going to be very lucky this year, but the youngest reindeer was starting to feel a bit weary and quite hungry too. In house after house, Santa delivered inside his sack of packages, every shape and size. Then he piled them under the tree and carefully filled up the stockings with surprises. In house after house, the children had left out plates of cookies, a small glass of milk, and a chunky carrot. Santa took a sip and a bite of each cookie, and he wiped his beard and popped the carrots into his sack. Oh. Who knows what those carrots are for? Yep. Keep drinking. From north to south, from east to west, along the main streets, through the side streets, all over the place in between, Santa's sleigh visited every house in town. Santa delivered presents to Andrew and Allison, Anna and Arabelle, Archie and Ashley, and the list went on and on. To Zach and Zara and Zeb and Zoe and Zebel. Oh my goodness. All the names from A to Z. Santa had delivered the last present on the long list. Great moons and stars, sighed Santa. It's past midnight, and my sack seems heavy as ever. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. Santa opened his sack to check, but it was full of chunky carrots. The Santas divided the carrots among all the reindeers. Well done, patting the youngest reindeer gently on the nose. But the youngest reindeer didn't hear him. He was too busy munching. Then it was time to set off for home. Santa reset the navigator once more to the North Pole, and they were speeding over the homes of the sleeping children through the starry night. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that story today of Santa is Coming to My House. And if you want to add this one to your collection, you can click the link below, and then you can read it with your family and tell them your favorite part. All right, friends, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you come back next time for another craft or story from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts.